You know why people fail in their businesses? It's because they're working with whatever and whoever and doing anything whenever it comes to entrepreneurship. And I am here to show you how your astrological chart can help you when it comes to business relations, friendships, all of that in the work environment, y'all. So, as you can see, first of all, I got my crown here. I got the fifth house shirt on, y'all. First of all, if you don't know anything about the fifth house, then you don't know astrology, because this house in particular is where I found my calling, y'all. This told me right here where my gift is, y'all. So I wanted to do this episode in particular, as you can see from the title, when it comes to business and astrology, because your natal chart and other people's natal chart can help you when it comes to work and work environment. Because I have had a lot of people contact me because they want to get out of their 9 to 5. They want to escape the matrix. They're so done with that place. And they want to understand and learn their gifts that they were given at birth, because everyone has a gift. We all have something to contribute to society. And I am here to tell you what that is, because a lot of people at times will say, well, I want to do this, or I like doing this, or, they have like that little nudge there to do it, but then they're like, nah, because you psych yourself out thinking I can't make any money in this. Like, this is just a little hobby or whatever. It's like, no, you can really turn that into your passion, into your business. So when it comes to business, and like myself, you can't do everything by yourself. Like, as much as I want to, it becomes too overwhelming that I had to have a partner and someone to help me in what I'm doing now. So I wanted to give you a few things to look for when it comes to, again, business relations with people in your natal chart, and some indicators to see whether or not that person would be good to work with. Because the last thing you want is to have some beef with the person you have started a company with, or to have them steal money from you, or to have them become lazy or anything like that. You don't want that. So your natal chart will tell you what kind of person that person is in business and when it comes to work. So first, we want to start with, do y'all even share the same ambitions, y'all? Okay, so as you can see, I'm doing this on my own, very entrepreneurial of me. However, there are people out there who are not comfortable with just working by themselves. You don't want to work with that kind of person. You don't want to work with someone who doesn't have any idea of what entrepreneurship is. They're just like, I don't know. So a strong indicator of that would be your midhaven. Your midhaven, again, will tell you what kind of career path you're going on. Do y'all share the same ambitions? Now, when it comes to signs, you would possibly want your midhaven to be the opposite of your partner's ascendant sign. And what I mean by that is, if your midhaven is in Aries, then it would be ideal if your business partner, their ascendant sign would be Libra. So again, that's like the opposite axis, again, because y'all are, I want to say, sister signs. Y'all kind of share similar things, similar ambitions. You're the opposite of each other, and it's good to have the opposite for balance, just like me. I am a Scorpio rising, and my business partner actually has midhaven in Taurus. The stars aligned for us to work together, y'all. It was crazy, because after doing my research, and I was like, man, why do we work so well together? And then I look and see that we literally have opposite rising and midhaven signs. Crazy, y'all. So when it comes to that, that is one good indication. But also, your second house, the house of money, values, possessions, all of those things, you can look in that person's chart to see how they handle money. How do they value money? I'll use myself for an example. In my second house, I have a lot of planets in there. It's just real chaotic, y'all. It's real chaotic. Not saying that I'm bad with money, because I don't think I am. However, I do have spending habits that, like, I'm very impulsive when it comes to spending. Like, I get on Amazon, I'll buy something really quick, and then stop and think like, wait, I didn't really need that, because I have this thing at home that's kind of equivalent to this. So why did I buy this thing? You can have, again, strong indicators like people who have a rebellious nature when it comes to money. They just spend it recklessly and they don't care about the consequences. I have that as well, y'all. But I also have a planet that shows and indicates that although I can spend like crazy, I have enough stamina to try to find it again. So it'll never outweigh, like my spending habits will never outweigh how much I earn, if that makes any sense, y'all. But there are people, again, very bad with money, very just like whatever, constantly losing it, constantly having like business relationships break up because of how they deal with money. So the second house and the eighth house as well. The eighth house deals with shared income and joint assets with people. So again, that's another house that you can look at when it comes to money aspect of business relationships, y'all. You can also look at if the person that you're working with is opposite personality of you. And that is a good thing to look at, because there are people like me who are mostly air and fire, who can be a little bit more upfront and stuff when it comes to cameras, when it comes to people, when it comes to getting on stage, when it comes to the face of the company. Those are the people that you want to be at the forefront of your business, because if you're somebody who likes to be behind the scenes, you'd rather do the paperwork, you'd rather crunch the numbers, those type of things, that job is for you. However, somebody has to put their face out there, whether it's on social media, whether it's in person. You want someone who is good at communicating, preferably an air sign, because air signs are really good at communication. And then look at their Mercury sign as well. So my Mercury is in Aquarius. So although right now I'm a little bit stuttering because my mind is going a million miles a minute. However, I am a good communicator. I can break things down. Being a teacher, learning how to break things down easier, making it more simple and digestible when it comes to sharing content and things like that. That's a good thing that you can look at. Again, their Mercury sign, and then where it's placed in the chart. It could be in the house of career, and that could mean that their thoughts, their ideas are good money makers. So that is something that you can look for as well, because why would you want somebody who can't talk to nobody, who will scare your customers away because they have no kind of personality? So again, extroverted energy, air and fire, and then that more introverted energy, that, you know, those people who pay attention to details, because I'm not like a details person. I'm more of like, woo, look at me. And then I have my business partner who is a little bit slower when it comes to, and I don't mean like slow, but like they take their time and really scan and look through things and be like, hey, you know, me moving so fast, I miss a few things when it comes to the paperwork side of stuff. And so it is good to have someone who is a little bit slower, more detailed, like a Virgo placements. They have very analytical, very critical, but they are perfectionists and they will do things right. So earth signs, very good to have for business partners. And again, if you're looking for an outward extroverted energy, air and fire all the way, y'all. Also having a strong Venus placement. Again, Venus is beauty, Venus is love, Venus is money, Venus is that house, the second house that I was telling you about of possessions and things is strongly placed. Venus is good. And also a strongly placed Jupiter sign. So Jupiter, again, is the planet of abundance and luck. Just because, I mean, everyone has that sign, everyone has Jupiter placement somewhere. However, you can have a zodiac sign and the Jupiter planet, they're like opposites, you know, they're like enemies kind of thing. And then depending on where that's placed in the chart, just because, again, it's the planet of abundance and good luck doesn't mean that that's going to give you good luck or abundance because of the sign associated with it. So make sure that you are looking at both your Venus and Jupiter sign and where it's placed in the chart and what that means for that particular person, and then you as well, because if you're not good or whatever when it comes to you, you need somebody who has the opposite or a little bit stronger aspect in that area. You also want to make sure that you check and compare y'all sun, moon, and rising signs, y'all. Again, sun, very easy to understand. If you're an air element, you go good with other air elements, or fire. Y'all are very, very compatible. Earth and earth, water and water, earth and water, those two go well together when it comes to just being a little bit more harmonious. Because I am someone, again, very extroverted, all out there, and it kind of like frustrates me a little bit when people are just like super melancholy or super chill, like too much to where they can't match the energy. So you want someone, again, who matches that sign. Same thing with your moon sign. Your moon sign is your emotions. How do you deliver things? I deliver things sometimes a little bluntly, a little brash for some people. everyone can't handle it. However, there are other people who can. So just because you have a mob of people over here being like, don't say it like that, don't do it like that. There's another group over here that's just digesting the content like nothing, and it doesn't affect them at all. So I always also say that to say, don't change yourself for other people, because there's always going to be somebody who agrees with you or matches your energy, okay? So anyways, y'all, so your moon sign as well, and where that moon is placed, again, in the chart, because people like me, I have the moon sign in the house of money, possessions. You can have somebody with a moon sign in the 12th house of Pisces, and they could be a little bit more introverted. You know, they're very like in their head. It just, again, it changes who you are, again, based on your chart. And of course, the rising signs as well. Same thing, same compatible elements, different elements, everything means something. So just because, oh, that's my friend, cool. But do you know why you're friends? Do you know where you match? Do you know what is compatible in y'all's charts? What brought y'all together? All of those things are indicators of why you two mesh well. So when it comes to business, again, just because you're friends with someone, just because you're family with someone, does not mean they're good business partners, because everything goes into play. Personality, money, enthusiasm in general. Like, you could be super passionate about what you want to do, and then they just give up and they're like, yeah, this thing isn't for me. Again, you want somebody who's equally yoked with you when it comes to business, y'all. So make sure that you are looking through their chart, y'all, because it's very, very important. And lastly, I know I'm talking kind of fast because I have a lot of thoughts going in through my head. Mercury and Aquarius, y'all, in the house of communication. There's a lot going on up here. But you also want to make sure that when you start a business, that it is timed right. Now you have to look at moon aspects when it comes to that, because you don't want to start a business at the wrong time of the year, the wrong time of a moon phase, because that is a thing too. I'm not going to get into specific details, but I just need y'all to know, go ahead and do a little searchy search on that and look up moon phases and when to start businesses according to that. Because yes, everything in this life is mathematics. Everything is designed a certain way. And I do believe that because all of this information, I don't want to say it has been hidden from us, but it has been told in a way that makes you want to stay away from it. And because of that, because there are some people who do operate on this system, and that's why they live very great lives, just smooth sailing when it comes to a lot of stuff, because they have learned the laws of the universe, y'all. So this is why I encourage people to learn their chart, learn everything about it when it comes to astrology, because y'all, I'm telling you, it makes life a lot easier when you know what meshes with you, what doesn't mesh with you, when you can start a business, when you can't start a business. All of that comes into play. And why would you not want to make your life easier? Y'all, come on now. I've used these methods when it has come to my business and what I'm doing, and when it comes to readings and all of these things, it just makes a lot of sense. Like, why has this been hidden from us? I don't know. But it makes me upset, y'all. And I just want the best for everyone, because after experiencing what I did when it came to work and job, and working like 50 jobs at one time, and just my work ethic in general, learning that I just have to work super hard all the time, 24/7. Like, there's no rest. There's no soft life for me. There's just work, 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 work. And so learning myself, I had to come to terms with it, because I just want to just win the lottery and just like chill. But I think that would also make me bored, because I'm just somebody who gets very, very bored easily. So I don't think I can do that. But yeah, so learning your chart, learning who you are, is learning how you're going to work, how you're going to make money, all of that stuff. So if you plan on going into business with someone, and you have no idea of what I just said, and you're just like, that's too much information, whatever, contact me. I can sit down with you and your business partner, potential business partner, and look at their chart and tell you what I see based off of the calculations of how they are going to be in business, y'all. So again, if you want to contact me, go to my Instagram. Somebody made a fake Instagram account of me, y'all, and they were like DMing people, asking them for readings and, oh, what's your zodiac sign? Send me your Cash App. But I'm not doing that. Like, I don't have time to do that. I barely have time to make videos, y'all. So if you see a message from me online, that's not me. Unless you go straight to my real page or contact me directly through email. But again, that's not me, y'all. So again, if you want a personal one-on-one natal chart reading with me to help you determine who is a good business partner for you, because y'all are about that money, let me know and I got you. So hit me up on Instagram, comment underneath this. We can somehow get in contact and make it happen. But y'all, thank you so much for supporting everything, y'all. I am just doing the most every single day. But thank y'all again, and I will see y'all soon.